Think you know how flying really works? Think again. Sure, you've boarded planes, buckled up, and maybe even memorized the safety demo. But behind the scenes, there's a whole world of secrets that most passengers never hear about. From cabin crew sleeping in hidden bunk beds above your head to airplanes literally dumping fuel mid-air, the truth is way crazier than you'd expect. Let's jump in. 1. Airplane seats aren't designed for safety. Hate those tiny, cramped airplane seats? You're not alone. And here's the kicker. They weren't designed to save you in a crash. In fact, the main goal of most economy seat designs is simple: fit as many paying passengers as physically possible. And while seats do have to meet certain crashworthiness standards, that doesn't mean they'll actually protect you in a serious accident. What about safety belts? They're mostly there to keep you in place during turbulence, not protect you in a high-impact scenario. 2. Airport Wi-Fi tracks your location and behavior. Free airport Wi-Fi? Yeah, not exactly a gift. Most airport Wi-Fi networks are tracking you the moment you connect. That includes your real-time location, how long you spend in certain areas, and even what websites or apps you're using, all under the friendly label of improving passenger experience. Airports and their commercial partners use this data to analyze foot traffic, predict congestion, and of course target you with ads and offers. Ever seen a promo pop up for a restaurant you're walking past? That's not a coincidence. 3. Your stuff isn't safe in the security tray. You know those gray trays at airport security? They're one of the top places where theft happens. Seriously, while you're walking through the body scanner, your phone, watch, wallet, and even passport are just sitting there. Thieves, sometimes even other passengers, can snatch valuables and be gone in moments, especially in busy or chaotic lines. And no, airport security isn't always watching the trays as closely as you'd think. 4. Pilots rarely fly the whole flight. Ever wondered what pilots are actually doing during most of the flight? Honestly, not much hands-on flying. Modern commercial aircraft are equipped with highly advanced autopilot systems that take over shortly after takeoff and stay in control for the majority of the flight. But don't get it twisted, pilots are far from useless. They're constantly monitoring systems, weather changes, and communication with air traffic control. Think of autopilot as cruise control on steroids, great for calm skies, but you still need a human ready to grab the wheel. 5. Unclaimed luggage goes to auction. Think your lost bag disappears into some black hole? Not quite. If your luggage isn't claimed within 90 days and the airline can't track down the owner, it's legally considered abandoned. And guess what? It gets sold at public auctions. There are entire businesses built around this. They buy unclaimed items in bulk from airlines and resell them to the public. You can literally buy someone's entire travel story: clothes, gadgets, souvenirs. Sometimes even bizarre items like wedding dresses, musical instruments, or cash-filled envelopes. 6. Planes dump fuel in mid-air during emergencies. Yup, that shiny plane in the sky? It might actually be dumping fuel right over cities, fields, or even water. In certain emergencies, especially if a plane needs to return shortly after takeoff, it may be too heavy to land safely. That's because planes take off loaded with fuel for the entire journey, but landings are only safe under a specific maximum landing weight. To fix that, pilots engage a system to dump thousands of gallons of fuel mid-air, usually at high altitude to allow the fuel to evaporate before reaching the ground. 7. Some planes don't have a row 13. Superstitious? Apparently, so are airlines. Many commercial aircraft simply skip row 13. Look closely the next time you board, you'll see it jump straight from row 12 to 14. It all comes down to triskaidekaphobia, the fear of the number 13. It's surprisingly common, especially in Western cultures where 13 is associated with bad luck, accidents, and superstition. Airlines would rather avoid even the feeling of bad luck, especially for nervous passengers. 8. Old planes get sold to budget airlines. That budget airline you're flying on? It might feel brand new on the outside, fresh paint, flashy logo, but underneath the surface, you could be flying on a plane that's over 30 years old. It's common practice in the aviation industry. Larger or national carriers retire older planes, and instead of scrapping them, they're sold to low-cost airlines. These planes are often refurbished cosmetically, new seats, new lighting, maybe even Wi-Fi, but the airframe and key systems can still be decades old. 9. Your blanket and pillow are probably used already. That cozy-looking blanket on your seat? If it's not sealed in plastic, chances are someone else already used it. Same goes for that pillow. Most airlines only deep clean or replace these items at the start or end of the day, not after every flight. On short-haul or quick turnaround routes, blankets and pillows are often just folded and reused, sometimes without any proper sanitation. It depends on the airline, but especially in economy, the cleaning standards can be questionable. 10. Cabin crew sleep in hidden bunk beds. Ever wonder where the cabin crew goes during those long-haul flights when they suddenly vanish for hours? No, they're not hiding in the galley eating snacks. They're actually sleeping in secret bunk beds hidden above the cabin. On larger aircrafts, these crew rest compartments are usually accessed through a hidden door, inside a narrow hallway with stacked sleeping pods. On flights over a certain length, crew rest is mandatory to keep them alert and safe. 11. The tiny hole in your window is actually life-saving. That tiny hole at the bottom of your airplane window, it's not a flaw. It's one of the most important safety features you've never noticed. It's called a bleed hole, and its job is to regulate air pressure between the multiple layers of the window. During flight, cabin pressure is much higher than outside. That tiny hole helps release pressure buildup, so the outer window takes the stress, not the one closest to you. It's a small feature that plays a big role in keeping the window and you safe. 12. Flight attendants often work for free during boarding. Here's a harsh truth about flying. Your flight attendant is probably not getting paid while you're boarding the plane. Most airlines only start paying cabin crew once the aircraft door is closed and the plane is pushed back from the gate. That means everything from helping you find your seat to lifting bags into the overhead bin is technically unpaid labor. For flight attendants, this free time can last anywhere from 30 minutes to well over an hour, especially during delays, gate changes, or when passengers take extra time to board. 13. Airport carpets are designed to calm you down. Ever notice how the floor in airports often changes from hard tile to soft patterned carpet, especially as you get closer to your gate? That's no accident. Airport carpets are intentionally designed to make you feel calmer, safer, and more at ease before you board your flight. Research shows that soft textures and muted colors can reduce stress levels, especially in high-pressure environments like airports. The switch from cold, sterile tiles to warm, homey carpeting is meant to subtly shift your mood, making you feel more grounded and less anxious, particularly if you're a nervous flyer. 14. Moving walkways can be slower than walking. Those moving walkways at the airport, they look like a time saver, but don't be fooled. They're not always faster, especially if you just stand still on them. In fact, several studies show that walking at a normal pace next to the walkway can actually get you to your gate quicker. The system is designed to assist people with mobility issues or heavy luggage, but when it's crowded, it can turn into a human traffic jam. So if you're in a rush and the moving walkway is packed, stick to your feet, they'll probably beat the machine. Air travel hides more secrets than you think, and now you know the most shocking ones. From secret crew bunks above your head to planes dumping fuel midair, reused blankets, and even theft right at security, flying is full of surprises. Like the video? Give it a thumbs up, and let us know in the comments which of these secrets shocked you the most. Don't forget to subscribe for more behind-the-scenes travel secrets that airlines definitely won't tell you. And as always, safe travels.